Hey, all right, so just you probably know or remember, but my mom got in a car accident yesterday afternoon. Remember, I left a little early and I didn't get to see third grade. So she's still at UC Hospital, still in the intensive care unit. My sister took off today, Wednesday, to take care of things down there, and it's my turn tomorrow. So my sister will go to work, but I will be the one who's with my mom at the hospital, and then we switch again on Friday. So I'll be here on Friday. Don't worry. Anyway, the show must go on. So I'm going to remind you about what you're going to be working on, and I'm going to show you your next step. So have your packet, okay, while we do this video really quick. And this is still due on Friday. If you're done today in class, I want you to turn this in, and you can give it to the teacher, and she can check your work if there's time. So that way, if you need to update anything, she can let you know during class instead of you having to fix it on Friday, if time permits. So you still need to make sure that you have pages 1 through 16 completed to the best of your ability by Friday. All right, I'm going to flip the camera around. Here we go. So this is the page that we worked on today. You guys gave me examples that you thought of angles that might be congruent. If you remember, I had Ethan's page. That's why mine is blank. I'm pretty sure you guys said you thought angle C and D were congruent. So you wrote angle C is congruent to angle D. And there are many examples here, right? I'll use a pen so you can actually see it. So this up here should have plenty of hypothesized angles that we think are congruent. So I'm pretty sure everyone right now is really on step 2. You're measuring all your angles. Remember that you can extend the legs to make it easier for you to measure. Then you need to find 4 sets. There are 4 sets of congruent angles. So you're going to have 4 sets here. So you're going to have angle something is congruent to angle something, on and on. So you should have 4 sets of those. Then there's the question. Does the orientation of the angle affect its measure? The orientation meaning, here, this one's 45 degrees. I mean, I think it is. I have not double checked mine, so don't just bank on mine being correct. I think it's 45 degrees. If I were to rotate this sideways, it's still going to be 45 degrees. So the orientation does not matter. Neither do the length of the legs. Doesn't matter if I make these longer or shorter. It's the angle opening that is important. So that is what you're going to do right here. Okay? Get this checked by your teacher in the room if there is time. Then you're going to move on to page 6. Okay? So page 6. Pay attention. Page 6. Here we have sets of congruent shapes. So these are actually the same shape. It's been copied and pasted. It's just flipped and rotated. So it kind of messes with your brain. So angle A is really the same as angle R. Some people don't have that innate ability really to flip things in their head like me. Some of you do. You're very math-brained and figure-brained. I am not. I'm more reading. So I actually like to use this key right here. This key tells us that the figure ABCD is congruent to RSTU, meaning the order ABCD is in the same order as RSTU. So angle A is the exact same as angle R. Angle B is the same as angle S. Angle C is the same as angle T, and angle D is the same as angle U. So when it asks us for which angle is congruent to angle A, well, I know A is the same as R, so I'm just going to put angle R. Angle C is the same or congruent to, well, angle C is the third letter over, so the third letter over is T, so angle T. Or if you're mathy brained, you can probably flip these in your head and see that T and C are really the same. Okay, let's look at one of these. This is line DA. So line DA, right here, line DA is congruent. Well, here's D to A, back to front, D to A. So that's going to be U to R. The same as U to R. Order is important. I could not put R to U. All right. Now let's look at this set. This set does not give us the given. the given letters. Instead, we have to look at it. But it still makes it kind of easy in my opinion because it has 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. 1 hoop, 2 hoop, 3 hoops. So if I'm supposed to go in the same order, they're saying triangle XYZ is congruent to triangle, let's see, X is 3, Y is 2, Z is 1. So we have 3 hoop-de-hoops, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Let's see, 3, 2, 1. So RST. RST. I know that angle R is going to be congruent to angle X. I know that because R has 3 hoopties and X has 3 hoopties. Okay. And let's look at one more. Line TS. Line TS. So line TS goes from 1 hooped to 2 hoops. So 1 hoop to 2 hoops. So that's going to be the same as Z to Y. Z to Y. Okay. Now let's go down here. This one gives us the letters in the order. So thank goodness for people like me. So this tells us that the figure ABCDE is congruent to JKLMN. That means A is the same as J, B is the same as K, C is the same as L, D is the same as M, and E is the same as N. So line JN, that's the front and the back, is going to be the same as A to E, front and the back. A to E, line AE. Or some of you really might be able to visually see that J to N is the same as A to E. That's not my brain, but good for you. Okay, now these ones are new and different. This means what is the measurement of angle D? So we're looking for degrees for these. What is the angle of what's the measurement of angle D? All right, so angle D is right here. Well, it doesn't have a measurement on it. But D is the same as angle M. So I'm going to look down here and I see that M is 158 degrees. That's 158 degrees. All right, so we're at the 7-minute mark. So you should still have about maybe a half hour of time to finish this page right here, okay? Get these checked if there's time with the teacher. And then I want you to work on page 16 and finish that up. If you finish these pages, then I want you to turn this into the turn-in bin. That way Friday morning I can look over your work before class. If you need to take it home, that is fine too. And then if there's time, for real, we need to have some ratio rumble going on. If you don't remember where to find that, it's on our Bitmoji page. Click on Math Games, 5th grade, scroll down to Ratios, Ratio Rumble. All right, send me a Schooled You message or ask your teacher if you have any questions. Bye, guys.